Am I overreacting by asking for divorce over this? I, 40 female, have been married to my husband Andy, 38 male, for 14 years. Our marriage has always been rocky, and there have been many incidents over the years that made me consider separation. But coming from Indian roots, divorce was never an option. I still love him, and we have a 10-year-old child. He is also a good father. Recently, he bought a house which is being constructed, so we are renting until it's ready. He earns about 6 times what I do. Throughout our marriage, he has handled investments while I manage day-to-day expenses. Because of that, all of our investments are in his name and I have no savings. I agreed to this arrangement, so I don't blame him for it. I offered to pay for the interiors of our new house and was even willing to take a loan because it was my dream home. He initially refused because he could afford it. Then suddenly he said he didn't have money for interiors and wanted us to move into a completely unfinished house with just walls and no wardrobes or kitchen cabinets. I said I would rather continue renting somewhere comfortable and pay the rent myself. This made him extremely angry. He started sleeping separately, although we continued talking and pretending everything was normal for our child. For the past month, I also felt he was hiding something. He started coming home very late and blamed his new job. Last weekend, he said his office had organized a sport event. Around 11 p.m., he called and said he was going to hang out with his cousin, 28 female. I was frustrated because it was a weekend and our child and I wanted to spend time with him. I admit I crossed the line. I checked his messages. I didn't see anything about an office event. His cousin then accidentally called me. I asked if my husband had reached her place, and she said she wasn't home but would go home and check. I called my husband, and he said he wasn't going to meet her and this office event was still going on. He eventually came home at 3 a.m. The next day, I checked his messages again and saw that his cousin had asked how much the bill was from the previous night. So clearly, they both had lied to me. I don't believe they are having an affair. He has known her since she was born, and I genuinely don't think he is that kind of person. But I cannot understand why they both lied. When I confronted him, he admitted he lied, but said he wouldn't tell me the truth because I wouldn't like it. He eventually said he had met his cousin that afternoon, but refused to tell me anything else. That completely broke my trust. I told him that without clarity, I would start doubting him every time he went somewhere or told me something, and I didn't want to become that person. I said I wanted a divorce. He surprisingly said okay without arguing. We are now looking for lawyers and discussing a mutual divorce. The confusing part is what happened afterwards. It has been 4 days. The next day, he casually asked if we wanted to go out for dinner. The day after, he came home from work with my favorite snack. Today, he asked if I wanted to go to a movie. I have refused all of these because I'm still processing everything, but his casual behavior is making me question myself. Part of me wonders if I'm blowing this completely out of proportion. We are literally discussing mutual divorce with lawyers, yet he is behaving like everything is normal and asked me to go to a dinner or a movie. So, am I overreacting?